1, 2, 3, take.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm John, and this
I'm
is...
George.
No, do that again. Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm George.
No, I'll just say, hi, I'm John, and you say, and then I say, this is, it was George, you continue.
Really?
Okay, we're John and George. So basically what's happening today, these are our cars, so you can get a good look. This is my MX-5. Come here, George.
This is my
Honda
MX5.
S2000. No, I was talking.
No,
I was talking. This is my MX-5, the best machine in the world.
Until you drive this one.
So basically, we're just going to compare. We're going to see. We're going to do a couple of cool tests. We're going to take them around town. We're going to do some. Is it roll on or roll up that you say? Basically,
drag races.
yeah. Basically, we're going to start from zero. Stop 0 to about 60 or whatever, just to see how cars compare one to the other. Then we're going to do a roll up on first gear, second gear, and third gear. Just to see how they compare. The idea is to find out which car would be best to buy today. If you had, both these cars nowadays would cost more or less the same. Maybe the MX-5 a little bit more expensive, but if you buy one with about a year old, something like that, it should be more or less the same price. And so let's suppose they both cost around 20, well, it depends, I'm not sure how much the Honda is worth it. First of all, we're in Portugal, okay? We're in Portugal. Prices of cars here are quite steep because we have some, stupid taxes, and it makes cars quite expensive. For example, this MX-5 is a 1.5 sat-nav trim, and it costs 30,000 euros. It's crazy, it's really expensive. How much does a car like yours go for now? 17, 18. Okay, so the MX-5 is a little more expensive then. So would you spend your hard-earned cash on a brand new MX-5 or an almost 20-year-old S2000? That's what we're going to find out. Okay, so first, to make things fair, we're going to do all our tests with the same amount of fuel. So we're going to fill them up all the way to the top with 98 octane fuel. Do all our tests, all our drives, everything, and then at the end we're going to fill them up again to see who spent the most. So you can, see which car actually uses more fuel. That's going to be quite an interesting test. So, if it's a modern car or an older car.
It's important to say that you have almost 100 horsepower less.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't actually going to say that right now.
This is not going to be very fair on that behalf, but let's see. And you are 200 kilograms less also.
Yeah. The MX-5 weighs 1,000 pounds, 1,000 kilos. Sorry, I'm not sure how much that is in pounds. 1.5 engine, 130 brake horsepower.
Yeah, mine has 1,240 kilograms.
Yeah.
And, about 240 brake horsepower.
Brake horsepower. So it's going to be quite interesting, sort of like almost double the power. So, George, let's go and top up our tanks and see what happens. Let's hit the road. For purpose of fairness, we're both going to put in 98. Let's fill them up. First run, we're going to go in the S2000. Let's buckle up, put the seat belts, and see what this baby can do around town. My lord. Okay, George, hit it. Right! Shit, god damn it. Beep! Okay, so.
You're just crossing some. How does it say?
Those white strips on the road. We're not English, okay? We're Portuguese. We're doing our best. No, to the right, George. Turn right. There are some things that we don't know the proper names, but you'll just figure it out anyway. So this is a town, normal town. I've got a runny nose. Have you got any handkerchiefs, George? Handkerchiefs? Hankies? No, I've got a runny nose. It's unpleasant. Oh shit, that's disgusting. Sorry. It's disgusting, isn't it? Oh shit. Beep. Okay, so space. I'm just under 5'10". Lots of headroom. I can't complain about that. Okay, so I'm a medium fit guy, a medium built guy. Room here in the passenger side, it's okay. A little bit sort of cramped up, but this is a roadster, so you're not going to expect it to be a very big car. But it's okay. It's okay. My shoulder is always hitting the side here, but you know, it's sort of great because on some maneuvers you want to be tight in your seat, so you don't, you know, fiddle around everywhere. Okay, so we've got some potholes. We should have a camera filming outside. Oh, great, perfect. So this is sort of a traditional Portuguese road that they lay out. It's quite nice. It looks nice. It's a bit lousy because of the rain, stuff like that. It infiltrates and lifts up a couple of cubes, and so it's all very irregular. But it's great to test cars. Shit, this beep. This is quite uncomfortable, George. Sorry. You can feel everything. You can feel everything.
Are you crazy?
You've got Öhlins, all right? You've got Öhlins suspension in this car.
Hold a glass of water here.
I don't think so.
Look at my hand.
Shit, god damn it, what was that? Beep! Okay, no, I'm not kidding. No, I am kidding. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can feel, you know, everything. But it's not bad. No, it's not bad, it's not bad. I've been in worse cars. Sort of like a bicycle without suspension, that's much worse than this. Okay, you know, you fiddle around a little bit and...
Look at the road.
I'm looking. Oh, now we've got some smooth... Yeah, turn. Yeah, I like it.
It's not S2000 territory.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so as we've said before, what we're trying to work out here is if the S2000 would be a practical everyday car. You know, if you take everywhere, you know, if you had sort of like 20 grand, something like that to spend on a car, would you buy an S2000 or would you buy an MX-5? We're comparing these two roadsters. So you can turn right here. That's basically what we're doing here. So we're just gonna wait here for people to cross on the crossing. Okay, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not going to be the most comfortable ride, but it's okay. It's perfect. I mean, we're talking about roadsters. They're going to be, you know, hard cars. They're not going to be very soft because they have to have good performance. You know, when you're doing bendy roads and stuff like that. But it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard. You know.
We could tune the suspension a bit.
Oh yeah, this is
softer setting, but.
No, that takes the whole point out of it, doesn't it? No, it takes out the whole point. We want a car, you know, that's as it is, good anywhere, everywhere. But it's tolerable. It's tolerable. I'd like to see a girl here, actually. A girl here with her boobies knocking up and down. What do you think about that, George? Certainly better than me. Yeah, turn left. Yeah, nasty road. Want some nasty roads.
It's more a noise issue than comfort issue.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's 20 years old, so we've got a 20-year-old car. Of course, there's going to be a couple of grinding sounds and it's a growl. Nasty engine. Didn't move very much, did it? It's just a noise. Forwards and go forwards. Let's see if we can remember this route or route. If you're in America, you're going to be saying route. In English, in the UK, we say route. In Portugal, we say route. In French, we say route. Is this a fast car, George?
That's the handle.
The handle. Yeah, we had a problem with the handle the other day.
Yeah.
We went playing around in the S2000 and George thought it would be a nice idea to go around the same roundabout 4 or 5 times. And of course it wasn't slowly, of course, so I sort of almost ripped out this handle. It was actually quite a laugh. It was a great laugh. We should have filmed it, but we didn't. Another
City.
Yeah, we're in the city. Maybe you should turn left here, George. Yeah, turn left. We'll wrap up this ride and go and get the MX-5 to find out which is the most comfortable around town. Yeah. I wonder if my beard is groomed. Should have bought a comb. So, it's not easy to what's going on? Beep, 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 beep. How long is it going to take? God damn it. As I was saying, we really have to give credit to you camera guys and organizers, stuff like that, because it takes so long to organize your gear and then stuff doesn't work, and putting up the mounts and the micros. We're just using micros in our phones. Actually, it's quite a good idea, it works well. But you know, you always forget something. There's so much stuff you have to organize, and so we thought about doing this morning. We sort of thought, okay, let's go, our cameras, GoPros, turn left. Yeah, just run him over. No? Okay. I don't think you like that. You know, when you forget something, you have to go and buy it. We had to go and buy a suction mount. We only had one. We had to go and buy one. I think I forgot to charge one of the batteries last night. Oh shit, that hurt, didn't it? Yeah, that was nasty. Okay. So, are you trying to economize fuel, George? I think you're trying to economize fuel, aren't you? You're trying to win me over on the fuel test. I was expecting a little bit more out of you, actually.
I don't need to do that.
Okay, but the car is hard, okay? The car is hard around town. It's bearable.
But the road is terrible.
It's meant to be terrible. It's meant to be terrible. This is, you know, it's a city test. On the city, you're going to get nasty roads like this. Now turn left, George. I've got a runny nose. I'm sorry about this, guys. Should have brought my handkerchiefs. Ah, that's better. Yeah. Okay, so we've got more of this stone road. I hope you can see in this camera here. But it's bearable. It's bearable. Yeah, it's bearable. It's hard, but it's bearable. Nothing to write home about, but it's bearable. Hey, goddamn, George, that actually hurt. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go to the chiropractor now.
20.
Oh, damn, beep.
Remember.
Oh, that killed my back. That did. The S2000 and the MX5. Dimension comparison. Same width, more or less same height. The S2000, I think, is about 20 or 30 centimeters. I will correct that in our comments if I have to. But I think it's about 20 or 30 centimeters longer, the S2000. Some of it is boot space. But I think those 20 odd centimeters go to the bonnet. This is a longer car. The front is longer than the MX5.
What is the weight distribution on your car?
50-50.
No,
Why?
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is.
Almost.
No, mine's 50-50.
53,
That's the 2 litre. The 1.5 litre is 50-50. I could be wrong, and our viewers will correct us, but I think it's... What's the weight distribution on this?
50-50.
Yeah, seriously? You just wanted to win that.
This is a front placed engine, but middle engine car.
Sorry, that's impossible. Or it's front engine, or it's back rear engine, or middle engine.
This is a mid-engine car.
Oh, shut up! You're full of shit.
Why not?
Okay, so forwards. Okay, so we've got a mid-engine, front engine, mid-engine car. You'll understand that. Nice. Yeah, okay. Never actually heard of that. Never read about that. But I believe you.
That's why we have
50-50
so
weight
much
distribution.
speeds, here. The engine is right here.
We'll show the engines in a while. What's this sticking outside here, George? Is it 20 years or what's wrong with this?
No, it's because I installed the Wi-Fi connector.
Oh, nice brakes.
You like it?
Yeah, it's nice brakes. Oh, does it move? Does this car move? No. Okay, so if this guy gets out the road, thank you very much. You're looking for a ticket. Okay, so that was about 100 kilometers per hour, more or less, isn't it?
Yeah.
Third gear, something like that. Oh, here we go. Careful with the police, George. There are police around here on Saturday. Shit, George. Careful with the police. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we're going to park beside the MX-5 and we're going to go for a spin in the MX-5. I'm going to get my handkerchiefs to wipe my nose. It's quite disgusting. Okay, so
As long as it's your nose.
conclusion. A little bit stiff, but it's very bearable. No problems whatsoever. So let's get out of the S2000 and pop in the MX-5. See you in a minute. Okay. So now we're in the MX-5.
Miata.
Miata.
Early name Miata.
Miata. Mazda Miata. In English. In European, MX-5. So, we're going to take her around town, see if she is any better or any worse than the S2000. No, you won't see her slide around the roundabout. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Ready, George?
Do it.
No, she's cold. To be... No, easy does it.
She's cold.
It's my baby, it's my baby. Easy does it. Oh, so soft, so comfortable.
Yeah. What wheels do you have on this?
One
wheels?
195, 50. I think it's 50, isn't it? Or not? What's yours? 50.
Mine is 45.
Oh, this is probably 50. 16-inch. Yeah, small wheels. Completely
Lots
stock.
of rubber.
Yeah, a little bit of rubber.
My car with the 16 wheels is also it's much more comfortable.
Okay, but first impressions, of course, it's much more comfortable.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry, but you have to agree on me that it's almost the same, but your car does not have noises, interior noises like mine.
Why are you trying to make your car look good? Your car feels crap
sorry,
in the town. It's hard. It's hard. It's not comfortable. This is nice and soft. For the record, for all you guys to know, this is the most comfortable ride in town. George. But we knew that anyway. It doesn't really matter. So let's go around town, the same route or route, whether you are tuning in from the US or the UK. Nice hot day, January, 17 degrees Celsius outside. As you know, inside the convertible it's always nice and warm, it's great. You can have your top down about 10 degrees Celsius. I have no idea how much that is in Fahrenheit, you have to figure that one out for yourselves. But it's always nice and warm in here. Especially when you have heated seats, like this spec car does.
Girly stuff.
Very nice actually. Relaxing, they're very relaxing. On a cold day you sit your backside. I don't want to say ass. Beep.
Your bum.
No, bum's not, you don't say bum anymore, Judge. It's not very manly. Or you say your backside, your ass. Something like that. Where's my mic? Where's my mic? Can you see my mic, George?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but it's much more comfortable.
Sorry?
George, it's much more comfortable. It's nothing like your S2000. Your S2000 sort of thumps up your spine.
Look at the camera.
The camera's not, that's not camera shake. That's wind vibration. I don't think we're ever going to agree on this, but by the footage I think you'll probably understand which is the most comfortable car. I think you're just jealous. No, you're just jealous.
I'm not.
You're jealous. You want to have an MX-5 so bad, so bad.
When they have a proper engine on it.
Oh, here we go again. It's always about engine, isn't it? It's like guys and the size of their
power.
material. It's got nothing to do with. It's not the size of the material in the fight that counts. It's the size of the fight in the material. That's what counts, man.
Let's see how the day goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have an interesting day today. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, look at that. You can even drive it faster around town. Oh, let's hope it doesn't scrape now. Let's switch off the traction control. You never know. Nowadays, people like me, we buy cars to drive on a daily basis. People like George and probably most of you guys, some of you guys that are watching this, you drive a car thinking you're sort of like Schumacher, and then you never even take it to the track.
That's bullshit.
It's not. How many times?
7 years every day.
How many times has your car been on the track?
None.
I rest my case. I rest my case. So you bought a car to drive around town,
My car is not a
and then
track
you
car.
prep it as if it was a track car, but you just drive around town. That makes no sense to me.
Sorry, it's not.
Look at that,
like
look at
a track car.
Nice and smooth, on rails, as fast as you want around town. Always nice and grippy. Yeah, it's great. Ford, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Ford. So we've done another 100 or 200 meters. We're gonna have to take care of the stats of the fuel, take that out.
Okay, my car does not go that fast there.
Where?
I will do.
Stop.
I will do make sparks everywhere.
Oh yeah, sparks, lots of sparks. So if you want a practical roadster to go around
If you
town,
have a city car, this is the one.
yeah. So
I have to agree that.
MX-5 would be better around town. Very nice.
This is the police.
Yeah. Let's hope they're not spying on us.
Isto é aquele carrinho da paisana?
Fords? We went Fords a while ago. Oh no, we went up there.
Right.
Yeah, we went up there, right. Hurry up. Yeah, it just soaks up everything.
Was that full throttle?
No.
I better hope not.
Oops. Let's wait for the guy to pass. Let's see if we can catch the green light. Green light, green light, green light. Green light. That wasn't full throttle.
Ah.
Okay,
Ooh.
so what do you mean? Oh, it was the noise of that drainage on the road.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
Ah, that's nice.
This
That's
is very different
nice.
from mine.
Of course, it's very
I need
different.
to agree. Too much
So-
rubber here.
Yeah. So now we're on the way to get the S2000 again, and we're gonna start the thrashing.
Look at the GoPro. Take
Yes.
your conclusions about the ride quality.
That's gonna make bad footage. That's gonna make really bad footage. Okay, so that was nice. Once again, as I said before, I'm almost 5'10", just maybe 1 or 2 centimeters short of that. So 1m80,
But my car is, I
178.
think it's have a
More room?
here.
Yeah, your car does have more leg room for the passenger side. On the driver's seat, I think it's more or less the same
It's
thing.
nice. No issues at all. I think that compared to the old MX-5,
Oh, go on then. Go
this
on.
must be much wider.
I've no idea. I've no idea. I have a sensation that the NC model is actually longer than this one. Longer. I'm not sure if it's wider inside or not, but I think from a review that I saw before,
Hardtop.
NC. You have it also in. Yeah, it's a hardtop.
Rigid,
Hardtop. Yeah,
top.
yeah, hardtop. They say it's actually roomier inside. But yeah, that's a clear win for the Miata this time, for the MX-5. Around town, as a daily town car, it's a clear win.
All sorts of gadgets and
Yeah, it's
stuff
great
here.
stuff here. Great stuff here.
But
We'll,
very well designed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
Right quality, my friends. Right quality.
there goes the GoPro.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here. Now we're going to head for some thrashing. See you in a minute then.
Getting back to my precious.
MX-5 wins town ride, or what do we call this? City ride.
tour.
Whatever.
Yeah.
MX-5 wins this one. See you in a minute, guys. So now we're going to do a 0-60 more or less, see which car is faster. MX-5 1.5 and the S2000. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so don't forget that this is a 1.5, so I don't think it was bad.
I burned too much tire.
That wasn't bad. So now we're going to do the roll-ons. We're going to do it first in first gear, then second gear, then third gear, just to see, just out of curiosity, to find out how these cars compare to each other. Okay, so we're both in first gear beside each other. So I think we have that, but it's not bad. Don't forget that this is a 1.5, okay? This is a 1.5 engine. Now we're going to do a roll-on in second gear. That was in first gear. We were doing about maybe 10 miles an hour, 10 kilometers an hour, something like that. So now roll in second gear. Okay, second gear. Second gear. Second gear roll on. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So now third gear roll on. Okay, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. There he goes, there goes the S2000. There he goes. Okay, there you go. So there you have it. So performance-wise, you know, the S2000, but never forget that is a 240 horsepower car. This is 130. So, George, I think we're happy with that. Let's go into the parking lot and figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, so George.
Pretty much expected results, I think, on the drag from standing still. I think it was kind of expected, despite I have some traction issues on that ground, but I think that until I open the VTEC it's pretty much the same.
Yeah. In my opinion, yes, it was exactly what we were expecting, because my car is lighter. You know, it's just easier to move. It's much easier to move. We're talking about a difference of 200 kilos. It's sort of like 3 people or
imagine a Harley Davidson on your back.
Yeah, something like that. So we're talking about a lot of weight. To be honest, I did think that I would have managed to stay ahead of you a little bit more, to be honest, and then as soon as your VTEC opened I was expecting you to just thrash out, which didn't happen.
Even before I opened the VTEC I was already seeing you on the back.
Yeah, but my idea is that probably you're just more experienced at taking off, and you take off quicker than me. I could be wrong, but I think
burned too much.
Yeah, well, I also burned rubber. There were one or two times I was just standing still and the car was just swishing around. That's why, you know, we did the roll-ons also to exclude experience or lack of experience doing the 0 to 60. But it was interesting. The roll-on was very interesting because as you noticed on every gear it took you quite some time to actually go faster than me, and even when your car opened the VTEC, it wasn't until your RPMs were sort of higher than that you actually managed to move forwards, because I think
but you have to take in account that the gearing on the cars are very different. My car has a top speed of
260 kilometers.
No, I did already 274 on the
slope downhill.
So it's
the
very,
MX...
very long the gears. So
gearing,
as we move up, on the second, third, fourth, I think that you will always have more revs and even a higher range of revs.
Well, this brings us to the point, because in this aspect, of course, the MX-5 is mine, so I'm going to be always a little bit biased to the MX-5. But you can have as much fun in an MX-5 than you can in an S2000. Because, I mean, if you're around town, stuff like that, if you want to do a roll and just hit the pedal, and the S2000 is not going to be that much faster.
Yeah, but...
it's a different sensation.
Yeah, the cars are both very similar, but the S2000 has something that scares me a bit. And actually, every time I am on the high RPM range, I kind of get...
Shit your pants?
No,
beep!
But you understand. So,
you understand.
And that sensation makes me love the car even more. It's more
adrenaline. It gives you a bigger adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
I could agree with that. I agree with that.
I never get tired of this engine because it's always
has something to surprise you.
Like when you are exiting a corner and you are on 6,000 RPMs, you have to think, okay, I have to put another gear or just control very well the VTEC entry.
I can understand that, yeah. So
that moves your heart.
Yeah, makes your heart race.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that. The S2000 is an adrenaline car.
Yeah, if I didn't have VTEC and my car only had 7,000 RPMs, I would be the same as your MX-5. But why don't have it?
Yeah. Well, so speed. Well, the S2000 has it, but you know, not by
top
much.
Speed we didn't.
Yeah, no, we're not even going to try top speed because the Mazda MX-5 does about 205, 210 kilometers an hour, something like that. So there's no comparison. It's not even worth.
That's almost cruise
But
speed.
never forget, we're talking about a 240 brake horsepower car against a 230 brake horsepower car.
With 16 years difference.
So honestly, I think the MX
engine built until
yeah, George,
now.
but hold on. The MX-5 is the underdog here. It's the underdog because it's the underpowered car. The car the S2000 fans hate. They say it's rubbish. It's a girl car. It's a hairdresser's car. I'm not a hairdresser.
Sorry, this car, not this car. The previous generation.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But this one is very different from in my opinion, it's very.
So George,
different.
where do we go from now?
So not top speed.
Face the camera. No, top speed. There's no point in doing top speed. So what time is it? It's 3:15. We still have about two. EC2. Where to? To be honest, I think. Oh, that's not the EC2. That's the N2. Oh, that's going to be risky. That one. Ah, that road's naughty. That's a naughty road. All the way to John&George and back.
That would be like
70 kilometers. That's a long way. There's no point. We just don't do something shorter.
Yeah, it's best.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to get carried away. Public roads. Beep.
Yeah. No batteries for the.
Yeah, that's the only problem. No batteries for the GoPros. Okay, just so everyone's on context of who exactly we are. We're not race drivers. We're not track drivers. We're just regular dudes like most of you watching this. So we don't have great experience. We're not donut kings. You know, those donuts round with the car, not the ones that you eat. We're just regular drivers. Not much experience driving. Regular. You know, you can see more or less what we do. So this video is actually aimed, you know, before you haters start saying your takeoffs are shit and stuff like that. We're regular guys. We work. We have families. Well, I have family. I run around in an SUV every day, taking kids to school, stuff like that. That's my day to day. So this is just a weekend car. We're just, you know, weekend drivers. So George, let's take off and do something else.
Easy. I'm not a weekend driver. I drive this car every day.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. We're just not hardcore race guys, and we don't have
take it to the track yet, but I think this year we are going to the track.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, that's going to be a nice video. That's going to make a nice. But it has to be a slow track because if it's a fast track, there's no way.
There he goes again.
No, there's no way. There's no way. The MX-5 is cool on slower roads. It's never going to be a track monster. It's never going to be the fastest car in a straight line, the fastest car around the track. The track has to be small for you to have fun in an MX-5. But I'm sure you've already heard this on many other videos.
I think you are mistaken with that.
Think so?
Yeah. Your car is very fast on, I think Portimao, etc. will be very fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's a surprise.
So, we're going to head along, do some twisty roads, see how that goes. See you in a minute. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of country road, as easy as can be. Yeah, well, around here you do feel the body roll. I would like to have less body roll. Tougher suspension here would be nice. Yeah, there he goes again. But I mean, you can have a great time. Don't get me wrong, you can have a fabulous time here. But you would need a better suspension setup, no doubt about it. And I could have some more skill, of course, because I'm not the most skillful driver. Yeah. Well, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Around here, the S2000 is just faster. As it goes away a little bit quicker than this car, and it grips much better, of course. So if you want a countryside thrasher, yeah, the S2000 is going to be better. Is going to be the faster car, and he isn't even revving it all the way. He could go much faster. I told him not to go, you know, really fast. I just said that we want to have a little bit of fun without putting ourselves in much danger. And I think that, you know, sort of like what most of us want, actually, just have some fun on back roads. Most of us aren't really dedicated sport car drivers. Just have some fun with relative safety. That's what we want to achieve here. So that's the objective. It's going well. Nice and fun. But I mean, this car is great. It's well, sorry, just got blinded by the sun. Put my glasses on. Better. Yeah, but he will eventually go away. His car is the better car. A little bit of skidding. His car around here is the better car. The MX-5, the suspension is just not as inspiring. To be honest, I think that as I have the thinner wheels, 195. If I had the BBSs,
with 205 17s and the kit suspension, the Bilstein suspension that comes on a 2-litre model, this would be different. This would be different. But then again, if we had... Sorry? He scraped a lot.
Speed bump.
Yeah, lots of speed bumps.
Motherfucker.
It's a nasty speed bump. But I mean, to be honest, do you really want to go much faster than this around these roads? Maybe not. Think it's fast enough? Fast enough? There he goes again. As soon as that VTEC opens, he just pulls away like crazy. I'm sorry about that. It would be interesting though to see how this car compares with the BBR GTI tuning pack, which gives it another 25 horsepower, something like that. It would be quite interesting to see what happens. There he goes again. Maybe it would be enough to keep up with George. As this is such a light car, maybe those 20-25 extra horses could be enough. I'm not talking around here, of course. Around here I would need something extra here. Wait. Little bump here and there. Oh, nasty. Little dog over there. But this is a driver's car. This is a fantastic driver's car. No doubt about it. It was a great car. There he goes again. Nice one, George. He is doing his best to get away, isn't he? Nasty, that one. You have to be soft with the steering wheel. You can't be too aggressive, otherwise the car will get you in trouble. Because it wallows a bit. Sorry about that cheat. It's not easy to keep up with him. Maybe on this braking. Here we are. Wow, that was fast. I think he's probably in a better gear than I am. I will say this, for some reason on these bends it seems like third hasn't got enough power low down, but second is just too high a rev. Could be wrong. But that's actually what it seems like to me. Maybe I should try second on some of these, see what happens. nasty. Just had to have the electronics cut in right now. Quite good actually. Had a little slope, a little jump, and the electronics kicked in well. That's quite nice. Gives you a little more confidence. That was nice, very nice, very enjoyable, very enjoyable, very enjoyable, fantastic. So let's put our cars here, have a little chat. Okay, so that was our countryside thrashing. It was real good fun. It was fabulous fun. I had a great time.
Not very fast, but very cool. Nice curves.
Yeah. I will say this though. On the MX5, at least this model, it could do with firmer suspension, because it wallows a little bit when you brake, then on the curves, and then when you do one turn, then you have to turn quickly to the other one. You will feel the car wallow, so you have to be soft on the steering wheel, so the car doesn't, to make you feel safer. But I don't think I could have kept up with you. No,
I was not intending to.
Yeah, I know. I actually said that before, that you weren't going as fast as you possibly could, because I actually asked you not to do that. But no, I don't think that the MX-5 stock
is kind of
wallowy.
Too much soft.
Yeah, it's too soft.
Yeah.
So, but it was fantastic fun. The average driver, as of myself and you, in any of these cars, they're going to have a great time here. The S2000 will be faster.
I was completely planted to the road. It was the all-in suspension is just superb.
Yeah, but we can't forget that.
I have new tires, not racing tires actually. They are old tires, but it's the first time I'm rolling with these tires, and it was amazing. Actually, it was amazing. I was always also the gearing. I was in third.
Yeah.
Always entering the VTEC a little below. It was perfect.
To be honest, the gears on the MX-5, they didn't seem that suited to this road. It seemed like if I was going to turn and do some curves in second, I would be too high up the road. Did you feel the same?
No.
Oh no, that's what I
was
felt.
thinking that you were going to feel that.
Yeah, completely. In second gear, I never actually went down to second gear because I thought it would just be too much. But on third, the car just doesn't have that power. So
yeah, but maybe with those 25 horsepowers of
that's exactly what I said a while ago.
Electrical.
That's exactly what I said a while ago. So
yeah.
BBR, I'm probably going to try one of your kits just to see what happens, and it will be interesting to see what happens, even in the test that we did earlier today. The roll-ons,
yeah, for
0
sure.
to 60. It would be very interesting to see if those 20-25 extra horses would be enough to subdue the S2000.
No, I don't think so. But
No?
it will notice. You will notice for sure.
That would be quite interesting. So, BBR, would you like to sponsor one of those for me? Just for everyone to know the difference. But that would be actually
imagine
quite cool.
that the MX-5 with that kit will overcome the S2000. It will be amazing for them. So
Great
it's
publicity,
on their
isn't it?
best interest for
Yeah,
sure.
of course. So
But
that's
it
all
will
I have to
be-
say.
It will be much more comfortable for you to have a little bit more power.
I need more power,
so
more
you can
torque.
go on the thirds like I
Yeah,
was.
I need more torque on that car. On the 1.5, it's a great car. It's super revvy. It's great around these roads, but it does need a little more torque. The 2-liter engine would be better here, without doubt. It would be better here because I know it's torquey. I've never tried it because here in Portugal it's stupidly expensive. It's 10,000 euros more expensive than the 1.5.
But would you think that those 25 horsepower or even the 2-liter will be best for this road, or some all-in suspension also on yours, or
Of
a
course.
Bilstein or whatever?
Of course, suspension upgrade on this car, yes. To be honest, yes. Anyone who has
one of these little MX-5s with the 1.5 engine that comes stock with, you know, sort of regular suspension. The suspension is fantastic. It's great around town. It's great on these roads. It is great around these roads. But if you really want to go a little bit faster with more confidence, you will have to put a better suspension.
It's a compromise.
Yeah,
My
of
car
course,
is more suited for
Exactly.
higher level of
Performance.
fun.
Yeah, and fun and performance, of course.
Yeah.
The tires, well, didn't really have much of a gripe with those tires.
I just have one complaint of my car. The front on some curves.
Scrapes.
Yeah,
But the bumper, the lower bumper.
Yeah, yeah. I will
Oh,
go.
damn.
I will have to go and.
Did you pop your hood up?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
for to add some clicks on the suspension.
Oh,
on
okay.
the
Yeah,
front.
because
So-
yeah, we can't forget this though. Never forget, the MX-5 is completely stock. How they come out the factory. The S2000. Tell us about your S2000. What
My
does
car-
your
my car
everything?
just
The engine.
have
Start with the
the-
engine. No, start with the engine.
The
all the
engine
way.
has a K&N.
No, what engine is it?
filter.
Is it the original? It's this Japanese engine, your car, isn't it?
They are all Japanese, but it's the theoretically the higher compression one. But
Oh,
I don't,
okay,
I don't
okay.
think that's
But is that the AP1 engine or the AP2? The AP1.
AP1.
Yeah, which is higher revving engine. So tell
No
us about your car.
fly-by-wire, no nothing. It's the first generation.
So what do you have in your car? Have you dynoed it yet? See the power?
No,
No.
not
Okay.
really. I have a KN air filter, and
Let's go and take a look at your
yeah,
engine.
okay.
Let's go and take a look at George's car. See what he's got there, what he's got going on. Come on then, George. Let's see what he has going on under the hood. Interesting to see.
Nothing much, just the best engine in the world.
No, it's a superb engine. It's one of the best engines ever produced. I mean, you don't really get a 240 horsepower in many cars these days. Okay, so let's see what George has under the hood that makes his car fabulously great. Okay, George, give it to us.
So, pretty much stock engine, just the air intake. I wanted to have a little bit more
Growl.
more torque on the lower
And did it work? Did you
RPMs.
notice difference?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. This, yes.
Yeah, seriously?
Yeah. I have the all-in suspension.
Yeah, tunable. That's
Yeah.
expensive, this suspension. How much would something like that cost?
Around 230,
230?
2,300.
2,000
Yeah.
euros. 2,300 euros.
Yeah.
2,400
But
euros.
it's
That's a lot of
full
money.
adjustable coilovers, and they are just fabulous.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. I wonder, how do you think a stock S2000 would roll up these roads?
To be honest, this suspension is over my abilities to drive the car.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I'll
we're
be
not
honest,
drivers. We've
this
already
is
told
too-
everyone we're not
too-
drivers.
Too much. This has a very high level of drivability that I don't have.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that with the stock suspension, I would probably
same.
feel the same as you. I would feel
Oh,
the
okay.
car more,
Okay.
more
Wallowy.
falling.
Yeah. Okay, so what else do you have? So you have the Ollins, you have the
air
K&L
filter.
air filter.
Just a cooling plate to.
So it's
nothing much.
basically that.
The
Yeah.
stock exhaust, stock electronics, everything stock.
Okay, so tell us what else you have
Okay,
there,
so
George.
I forgot to mention that I have Project MU rotors and brake pads. They are actually very nice. They brake very well.
Oh, let me check that. So cool brakes and brake pads.
Yeah, they,
Nice wheels. Nice wheels.
Yeah, it's the standard 17-inch dimensions. So I'm thinking about putting 245s all around.
Oh, so what do you have at the front?
They have 225. Everybody says
225
that
at the front?
245 will be a very nice upgrade. So I'm thinking about that, but not for now.
Okay, and at the back?
245.
245.
It's the standard,
Nice.
measures.
Nice, yeah. But
It's a
this
different
car, does
wheel.
this car come standard with these?
No, it
size
comes
tires?
with the 16-inch
Oh,
until
okay.
the year 2004, I think, and then it comes with 17. With this.
Okay, so that's all you have. That's
Yeah.
that's all the S2000 has.
Stock exhaust, stock everything, pretty much. Final drive, etc.
Okay, so that's a wrap.
Yeah. Let's do
time
it.
is it?
Let's do it again.
Okay, so now we're going to go downhill. We're going to record a little bit more downhill. So what conclusions do you think we can take from
I think
what we did
that's
today?
all the two cars stock are very nice and fun cars to drive. My car has a little upgrade because it's old. It has 16 years, so when I had to exchange the rotors, the brakes, I put some more suitable for a track day, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
And also the suspension, but I actually didn't need that suspension in my car. So the difference for me is that I have my car more set up the way I love it.
Yeah.
And you still have your stock.
Yeah, of course. Someday, inevitably, the MX-5 will take some upgrades.
17-inch wheel.
I'm not sure about the suspension because, as I said, the question is, do we need more? Do you need more? Because I mean, I had a hell of a time coming up. I know I could go faster with a better suspension, but at what cost?
But did
At
you feel
what?
safe
Of course,
all the
every,
time?
yeah, every single
Yeah,
time, every
that's
single time.
important.
I mean, if I made my car faster, would it be better, or would it just make me feel more apprehensive? You know, make me more nervous because we're driving more on the limit. There's more risk involved. I mean, because how we were driving now was just a great time. It was great fun, and I was always comfortable, nice and relaxed, and it was great. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would upgrade any of this, but it's
The truth is that you don't need to upgrade
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Your car
yeah.
is new, so it's perfectly okay. The brakes, the suspension is all okay. I did upgrade mine because of that. It was old. Suspension was very bad, so I changed it.
Okay, so let's head back down and see what happens.
Yeah.
See you in a while.
Okay, so it's a great day, fantastic day. So now we're filling up to actually find out how much each car spent in petrol. From what we can see there, George's has 14 litres. We did 100 kilometers, 110 kilometers, isn't that? That's about 60 miles, roughly 60 miles. So 14 litres per 100 kilometers, but really thrashing around, really having fun. So let's go and see how much the MX-5 spent. Okay, same ride, 110 kilometers. George's S2000 spent
12?
for 110 kilometers, exactly the same amount of kilometers that we did.
Okay.
14 liters. The MX-5.
3.5 liters. VTEC Fun.
The MX-5
Price.
consumed 10.5 liters, so 3.5 liters. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot, George.
VTEC.
Okay, so let's pay and go to our final conclusions. See you in a minute. Bye bye. Okay, so conclusion, end of the day, 110 kilometers. It's 7 in the evening, almost 7 in the evening. Nice day driving. So, conclusion, George, which is the best car?
Mine.
Okay, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so both cars have their strong points. For the average user, any car would be fantastic. Any of these kinds of cars, any roadster. I've driven not many cars, but I've driven a few cars. You cannot thrash any other car, that comes out of the shop, out of the factory, as you can thrash these cars around. I mean, we're actually bikers. We've driven our bikes thousands and thousands of miles around Europe, around Morocco, stuff like that. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I have more fun or if I have ever had more fun on my bike than in this car today. It was fantastic, just truly fantastic. The sensation, the feeling, the comfort, of course. You're inside the cabin, lots of confidence. I think it was fantastic. So, to the Miata, we have fuel consumption that won, comfort that won. To the Honda S2000, if you're looking for a car that offers more adrenaline rush, a little more power. Bear in mind, you know, these are regular powered cars. These are not supercars, they're not hypercars, but you will have great fun driving them. I mean, most of us, if we were in a Porsche Boxster, the new ones with almost 300 horsepower, you probably wouldn't even be able to use it. So I think it's just silly, to be honest. I think it's silly.
Yeah, the difference in price is too high.
And probably won't.
For the fun that
Yeah,
brings.
yeah. But these cars are both magnificent. I am not endorsed by Mazda. I have no contract with them whatsoever. But honestly, this is a fantastic car, in my opinion. My Mazda is a fantastic car. I had heaps of fun today, and I would recommend it to anyone that's looking for a relatively cheap car, weekend car, whatever. Just have fun. Bear in mind, though, that the Mazda, in my opinion, is a great day-to-day car if you don't have to carry much luggage, stuff like that. In another video, we'll probably make reference to
right.
that.
The luggage space on the Honda is also bigger.
Yeah, the luggage space in the Honda is also bigger, but we will review that in other videos. Today was our first video. I hope you liked it. George, do you have anything to say about my MX-5? Not yours, because yours is crap, so I'm not comment about that.
No, I think that's the only reason I say that my car is best. I like it more.
Because it's yours. Because it's yours.
It's perfect. You were talking about suspension and maybe this and maybe
yeah,
that.
but
I don't want anything. I just want to roll on my car. Okay, consumption is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, 4 liters, 110 kilometers. Your car did drink 4 liters more than mine. That's a high price.
Some spark plugs.
Oh, don't come. No. We're comparing cars how they are now, because if we want to talk about that, I could say that mine with some Blistines and with a BBR kit and stuff like that.
I'm talking about maintenance parts. Just.
Oh, no. Don't go there. Yeah, okay, don't go there. So I think that's it.
Take
Fantastic
a
cars.
look at the S2000 market, but with some caution, because it's not easy to find a good one.
Yeah, that's another problem with buying an S2000.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think you would be perfectly happy, really perfectly happy with any one of these cars. I have not tried the Mazda, the MX-5 2-litre engine. I suppose that it has more
Yeah.
torque, possibly the torque that I was missing today, because to be honest, in the twisties, I did feel that if I had another 20-30 horsepower, I would have been a little more happy, you know, because sometimes I just felt like it needed a little bit more. But in general, it was fantastic. I hope you liked that video. I hope you enjoyed our drive. Leave your comments below. If you would like to see our future videos, subscribe to this channel. We will hopefully give you some beautiful trips around Portugal, great sceneries, more or less with the driving that we did today, because as I said, we're not pros, we just like to drive a little bit faster, like many of you. So yeah, I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, thank you very much. I'm John, this is George. Both we are JJ. That's so lame. Okay, George.
It's all been said. It's all.
Okay guys, see you next
Bye-bye.
time, bye bye.